Yo. It's like we're dropping frames again. Classic restream. Gotta be what the issue is. Oh, this is loud. Let's see here. Is it Are we back? Just realized I was muted. I think we should be back. I'm streaming only on YouTube now. Are we back? Let me just do... do this. Oh, not that. This. Ping the Discord. All right. Are we here? Yo, there, Jonah. Yo, Nico. There we go. Now we're going. How's everybody doing? New snapshot today with some interesting stuff. Yo, Braden. Yo, Bet. Now it works again. Awesome. I think we might be done multi-streaming. Because that is definitely our issue with the lag. Unless I can figure out an alternative solution. But for now, I think we might be done restreaming. I haven't yet, Piero. We're going to check that out today. So new snapshot came out. If you haven't seen, lots of really cool stuff. Some stuff I'm not loving. But of course, we'll talk about all of it. Fireflies, yeah, that was surprising to me. I know it had, hang on, this music's a little too intense. I know there had been like some apparent, like supposed leaks saying that Fireflies were coming, but yeah, they're here. It's not just on the texture. It's not just on the texture, Brayden. At night, they do spawn particles, but I'll show that in a second. 25W05A. We have this new Firefly. Actually, let's just read this. Cold and warm variants for the cow. Firefly bush block. Regular bush block. And new ambient sounds for ambient sound. New ambient block sounds for ambient sounds in desert and badlands biomes. New ambient block sounds for ambient sound. Okay, weird. Cow variants. The cold variant spawns in all the taiga variants, it seems like, including snowy. Windswept hills. Well, all the windswept hill variants. The warm variant spawns in savanna biomes, jungle biomes, and badlands biomes. Interesting. Makes sense, I guess. The Firefly bush. Found in the swamp and near rivers. When it's dark, glowing Firefly particles appear around the bush. Using bone meal on a Firefly bush will spawn another Firefly bush item. Firefly bush emits light level 2. Interesting. Yo, Zab. Welcome to the stream. Bush. Just a regular bush. Spawns in plains, windswept hill variants, river variants, forest, and birch forest. Now the ambient sounds, I was reading about this, and this is odd to me, the way they did this. So if you have sand, red sand, or terracotta of any color next to each other on at least 3 sides, 8 blocks away. On at least 3 sides, 8 blocks away. Does that mean standing 8 blocks away? It'll play the sound. That's weird to me. So if you just play sand, it's gonna play the wind sound. Oh, only plays, okay, the wind only plays in desert or badlands. Idle plays in any biome. Okay, we'll have to check that out. Very curious what that's gonna sound like. Dead bush blocks have a chance of playing ambient sounds when placed on top of 2 blocks that are any color of terracotta, sand, red sand. Okay, that's very specific. They changed the regular cow texture and the model. And then a bunch of, actually not a bunch, but some data pack stuff and resource pack stuff. Well, let's hop in and check it out. I already have the, or had the cow spawned here. Kind of wandered off a little bit. This is the cold cow variant, which I think is okay. Oh man, now that I'm getting a closer look at this though, actually, it's not great. The there's like some pretty big empty spaces, like blank spaces here. The idea is pretty good though, I think. They need tails. They could use a tail. I don't love the snout. I guess on this variant, it's not so bad. The regular variant, like the default variant, I'm not a fan of. Legs seem strange. I think the legs are okay. I feel like they fit a lot of the other leg textures in the game. I think the best texture on a mob, in my opinion, is probably the goat. Yeah, it's a little more plain. It's a little bit more boring than something like the goat, for sure. Why baby cows have horns? I don't think they change the model when it becomes a baby. They just scale it down. I mean, that's how the old one has always been. It always had the horns. I mean, if you're gonna complain about that, complain about them having udders while they also have horns. Yeah, for the most part, I think this one's okay. The side of the head is a little weird too. But yeah. Other than that, not a huge deal. Before we look at the other stuff, let's actually go to a Badlands. And let's look at the other cow. Now this one, I like the horns a lot better. Man, I was talking to Soko about this morning, and he was saying that this one is super smooth, and he's right. It's very strange. This texture is really not... I'm not loving it. Oh, we can hear the ambient sounds. Let me turn off the music. Interesting. It's not bad. It's better than a lot of wind sounds I usually hear from like these ambient sound mods that are just like a whistle, like non-stop all the time. Oops. Yeah, I don't mind that. I don't mind that sound, actually. What I would mind is if I hear it in other biomes. We'll have to mess with that. Yeah, the texturing is a little strange on this one. I like the horns though. I really like those. This one you can really start to see my issue with the the new model though. I feel like it just looks so odd. Does this one spawn in the savannah? The music back on. It does. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I like that they're adding variants, so I'm not super picky. Plus, I'm already making. I've been working on a texture pack for a while, anyways. So this, I'm not even gonna see this model really. I'll just like make my own version of these textures and add them to my pack as variants. I am curious. I think these bushes spawn here, right? Where's the bush spawn? No, they don't. They spawn in plains and river. And a few other biomes, but do we see them here in the river? Maybe it sounds the most intriguing to me, makes me wonder if they'll do it for other biomes too. I feel like they might. This update overall feels like it's just like an ambience update. So I feel like we could see that. My sprint button's wrong. There we go. Yeah, I'm not seeing this bush. Are you on Twitch? I'm not. I've been having issues with my stream lagging, and I figured out that the issue is Firefly bush. Figured out that the issue is the multi-streaming, so I'll have to figure out another way to do that, but I didn't have the time to do it today. Okay, let's go back to... Oh, I thought I had keep inventory on. Go back here. So the other things... Oh, I wanted to... Okay. I wanted to check out the other regular cat too. We'll do that in a second. We have the regular cow, the firefly bush, and the regular bush. So let's actually just go to a plains. Okay, biome plains. I want to see... Oh. Okay. Quite the plains. I hope this hasn't been generated already. Let's TP out real far. Where are we at? Let's teleport like 10,000. 10,000. Do the locate command. Oh, never mind. We're out of plains. Is this it? Yeah, there it is. That's the bush. Now this I really don't like. Somebody was saying it in Discord earlier, and I totally agree. It feels like a biomes of plenty bush. Where it's just kind of nonsense. There's not really a whole lot of thought to like making the leaves. And yeah, I'm not a fan of that at all. If they don't change it, I'm absolutely going to change that texture in my resource pack. How often do they spawn? Somewhat often. I will say I do like them. I do like that they're adding more variants to the grass. Some I've wanted for a very long time. I wish they would add like clovers. Like something that's like something that's like the model of these flowers, but just green and biome tinted. Good job, Cab. How's it going? A lot of these textures in this update aren't necessarily bad textures, but they don't seem to fit with everything else. Yeah, I agree. For the most part. Somebody also said the pig texture was fixed. How it didn't have... Like, the bottom of the texture was just flat. And this is just gonna be the regular pig, so I don't know. There's Tyke over here, we could check. Can't even tell they're there. Yeah, they're just slightly darker. Oh, another thing I wanted to test. Can you place these on anything now? I haven't checked the last few snapshots. You cannot. They really need to change that. Please, Mojang. Did they change it? They did not. Okay. Okay. Let's go to a swamp. Okay, biome swamp. I think this texture is okay, aside from the weird fireflies on it. That's something I'm absolutely going to change in my resource pack. Time set midnight. Now. Oh yeah, there you go. Fireflies. Interesting. So we have a bowl that can be milked now. Yeah, don't drink that milk. Clovers could have a 5th stage with flowers, which could be white or purple. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yo, Carson. You know, it's not as dense as I thought it was going to be. Also, oh man, the render distance on them is very short. Like, from here, they disappear. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. 12 blocks. That should be at least double, I feel like. At least. Yeah, the pixels on it are so weird. It's not normal. I can fly 2 to 3 chunks away and still there. I mean, this is just vanilla Minecraft, so I don't know what would make it different. Let's see what it says on the changelog. Does it say anything about how far you can see him from? Doesn't look like it. Beacon beam can be seen at a render distance. I saw that. That's a pretty cool change. Yeah, you can see the beacon from super far away now. So if I put one down here. I forgot about the new iron sounds. And then fly real far away. Oh, interesting. Huh. It gets really dark. I guess I like that better than it being like super bright though. How far can you see it from? Whoa, that's crazy. That's pretty far. That's cool. Yeah, I'm a little disappointed at the render distance of these particles. It should definitely be higher. Interesting that they decided not to make them a mob like they were in the Bedrock version originally. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of like an instance I would use them. I could see myself using them out at the academy, but like with that, you see everything from so far away with that area. Like that's how I've designed it. So only being able to see these like super close is a little odd. That texture is bad. I really hope they remove those particles on it. Yeah, we got fireflies. Sorta. Got fireflies now. I don't know. I guess they're, I mean, it's cool that we got them. I just hope they make some changes to them. Is that all? Oh, let's check out the vanilla cow. Or the default cow. The texture is definitely improved. I don't mind that little snout as much as I thought I would, to be honest. It's bad that this firefly bush doesn't spawn in mangrove swamp. Oh, they don't? That's weird. Surely they'll change that, right? Surely that was just an oversight. Let's find a mangrove swamp. Because having these in here, having the fireflies in this biome would be really cool. That's really nice ambience. Now, if... Does it depend on, like, how many I add? Oh, wow, yeah. Yeah, it spawns a bunch. That's pretty cool. What's an oversight? These not spawning in mangrove swamp. Yeah, I don't... Like, they're just barely starting to spawn when I get to, like, here. Oh, yeah, they spawn particles. Yeah, if it was just the animated texture, that would be even more disappointing. But... No, it spawns particles. Which texture was animated in the day? Yeah. I wish it wasn't animated at all. Just hit 48 months subbed on Twitch. Wow, nice. I realized my issues with stream lagging were because of restreams, so we're not streaming on Twitch today. I think they should be removed from the texture. Yeah, me too. Is it too much to ask for Fireflies to be the mob version captured in a bottle? That's kind of what I was hoping when it was when that leak came out saying that Fireflies were getting added. I was hoping it would be a mob version, but yeah. Work under blocks? It's a good question. Let's go a little further away. It seems like they're like colliding with blocks, so I would imagine probably not. Oh yeah, they do. Interesting. That's pretty cool then. Although I do like the colors of this bush. I just don't want the particles on it. Or the pixels on it. I think the texture is okay. I think it could be improved for sure, but I like the colors. Particles are pretty cool, but the pixels pumping and the bush is bad. Yeah. Let's do something here. Time set day. This one. We're gonna make a little edit here on the fly. Let me see here. 25W05A. This is called the Firefly bush, right? I think so. Minecraft textures. Firefly bush. Oh, interesting. Okay, that'll be really easy to remove then. It's just an overlay texture. It's not even like actually part of the texture. See, this is that's the bush texture. And then this gets overlaid onto it. Okay. So if I just make that blank. Uh, hmm. Weird. Did I put it in the right place? I did not. There we go. You know what? I like that texture. That's a lot better. Wow. I could definitely see myself using this. Can you? Okay. Curious if it worked like grass where you could replace it. What about this? Oh, that's good. Now where are the particles? Yeah, they only show up at night. See. Ooh, mixed with wheat. Oh man. Man. Okay. I'm just thinking about the academy. I think this is going to be the best place in my world, or the academy is going to be the best place in my world to use this. Let's go to a plains. And I'm just thinking about the gradient that I did with the acacia saplings. Kind of weird that you can pick up normal bushes without shears when dead bushes need shears. Can you? Oh, that is weird. Oh, we need to change the item texture too. Yeah, that does go pretty good together. Interesting. Get this around there too to get some darker colors. That's pretty cool. No Twitch stream goes not so hard. Yeah, I figured out that the Twitch stream was causing all my performance issues, so I'll figure it out for the future, but today no Twitch. Maybe they make only the bush have Firefly show up at night. Yeah, that's I think if they don't just remove it entirely, that's the next best solution. Just have them only show up at night. Going to steal this? Go for it. Man, I want these now. I want these, I want the wildflowers, and I want the leaf litter now. Give me these. Like the eye blossoms, the mechanic is already. Eye blossom. Oh, right. Well, these are two separate blocks. I guess technically it could work similar though. Still holding out for green leaf litter? Yeah, I know. Me too. I would like to see them do a leaf litter for like each variant of leaf. And then you cook them and you get this version. Oh yeah, true, Jabcab. How long until we get these features in an update? My guess, unless we get like a... No, I think April. Early April, maybe late March. Unless we get like a what was I gonna say? I don't know. But yeah, I think early April. Can this bush be placed on sand? Ooh, that's a good question. I'm gonna guess no. But ah, that's a bummer. That should definitely be the case. Um how do you do the no update thing? Oh, it worked. Okay. That would be so nice. When I first saw like this in the background of one of those teasers, I thought it might be like a cacti variant or like an aloe plant or something. Yeah, let's try it with Savannah. I think that'll work really well. Yeah, look at that. Ooh, that is nice. Cactus. Well, cactus in Minecraft is very bright. Eh. I've never liked the cactus texture. Either one. Um, sheep and chickens. I think at the very least, chickens. They have done sheep variants for like Minecraft Earth. But I don't know how it would, whoops. I don't know how it would translate to vanilla. Because I don't think those ones were dyeable. The ones that had variants in Earth. They are cool though. I mean, I guess they could vary the like around the face and the legs and the color of it, of the skin. But yeah, stuff like this they couldn't really do unless they just made each colored version its own variant, like its own unique variant. But I don't think they would do that. Would be cool though. Wow, these textures are rough. Long nose sheep. What is up with that guy's face? Oh, he's got a long nose. Interesting. But yeah, chickens, I think for sure. I think we could for sure see those. What if they could be waterlogged? That'd be cool. Water. I mean, I'm sure they can't, but yeah. Be weird since you could dye them, so maybe some type of ram in cold, but I don't know. Yeah. I mean, I feel like the goat, they already had the horned sheep from, was it Earth or Dungeons that it came in first? But instead of adding that, they added the goat. Oh. Got one horn. I don't think they would add a horned sheep because of that. Dungeons was first? Okay. Oh, interesting. Yeah, it's raining right now and the fireflies are out. That's cool. Oh, loud. Look at that cow over there. It does look pretty cool. I like the color. It's just the shading is kind of rough. Maybe they do it whenever it's dark. Yeah, it's probably based on like a. Oh, I wonder if it's based on a light level. Let's go weather clear. Let's go underground. Ooh, trial chamber. Ooh, imagine in a lush cave. See if we can find one. There's like no biomes around here. Am I too low? No. Where are all the biomes at? The cow came from bare bones, yeah. Oh, true jab cab. Yeah, there are particles already. Where's a lush cave? Okay, well, all we need to do is test the light level. Oh, hello. No, okay. Dungeons wasn't first. There's no horn sheep. They just added goats first. Oh yeah, I was talking about what added the horn sheep first. I lost my spot. Oh, here we are. I have a feeling a lot of people are going to use a resource pack that removes that Firefly texture from it if Mojang doesn't do something about it. So I think we're going to be seeing a lot of this combo. Get in some leaf litter around it. I don't know why, but kind of looks cool. Orange sheep isn't it either. It's from Minecraft Earth. What were we talking about? Minecraft Earth. The dungeons are Earth. Hope we get sheep variant and chicken variant. Thanks, Pride. Yeah, I hope we get chicken variants at the very least. What other stuff could they add variants for? I mean, goat variants actually would be cool. They only really spawn in one biome though. The mountain biomes. And they're both snowy. Show the cow variant. This is the do they have names for these variants or are they just warm and cold? I think it's just warm and cold because the regular one is temperate. I know that. Would goat variants mean more goat horns? That'd be cool. I don't like that the fireflies on the bush all light up at the same time. Well, they don't. They are varied. See, they're flickering between each other. Although these two light up at the same time. I feel like that animated texture was way too big for just this. Weird. Oh, if you place multiple. Yeah, I mean, that's something that's just gonna be the case with how their textures are done. Any animated texture in the game is gonna look like that. Considering they don't do varied textures. Try putting in a pod. That's a good idea. I don't think they work in pods. Hello? Yeah, no. That's a shame. I feel like we get too many new plants that just don't work in pots. I guess the latest flowers, dude, did, but there's a lot of stuff that doesn't. That river was so cool. Oh, right here. Yeah. The rivers going into Mangrove are really cool. Too small of a pot for a plant that big. I mean, this fits in a pot. Yo, Trixon. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. This fits in a pot. Yeah, cactus fits in a pot. Drip leaf, at least a small drip leaf, should totally be able to go in a pot. Wait, what? Why can't I place this? Okay, that was weird. Saw the Survival World announcement. Gonna check that out. Twitch Primes still count? Yes, they do. Yeah, that'll be starting tomorrow. Oh, there's some of these here. I didn't even notice these. All right, see you later, Trixon. Oh yeah, Pride? Oh yeah? That goes in a pot. You can't try to argue that there's any consistency in their reasoning for anything. Unsubbed. That's a sacrifice I'm willing to take. To be right. Love all these ambient additions, but they would really shine if the forests were overhauled too. You talking about like the trees and stuff? I agree. That's why I changed them up in my 48 months of Twitch subs back. Yeah, I don't know about that. You're gonna have to take that up with Amazon. Yeah, it'd be nice if they improve the forest a little bit, other than just adding these leaf litter. $48 months, damn, yeah. Taller trees is all I ask, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised they haven't done that, like, at the very least for horses. And camels. I mean, they added camels. And I mean, they want you to use them. Taller trees and less grass blocks. Really less? You talking about these grass blocks? I feel like there's already, like, very little grass. Especially with the leaf litter now. All these attempts to refine the styles seem strange to me. The textures are fine. The game is inherently simplistic. After 114, they could have left things alone, I think. I mean, what did they change? All they did was the cow texture. And that one, I think was necessary because, like, none of the pattern didn't match up. Like, you'd have a chunk down here and then a chunk up here, and it wasn't lining up. It looked horrible. Does mean the textures and models? I mean, I'm sure you can remove that little 1 pixel chunk with the texture pack. I'm actually curious. If you do programmer art, is it going to be... Are they going to remove the snap? That's weird. This is not the programmer art. This is the old Japo one. Hang on. That's really weird. Huh. Well, there you go. You can see what I was talking about. I just didn't line up for no reason. Also, it's such a minor change that, like, if you didn't see it in the changelog, would you even notice? Aside from the model change, I don't think anybody would really notice. I didn't notice at first. Yeah, the sheep's wool is horrible. It's just it's the same, if I remember right, it's the same the texture is the same size as the body, but it's like stretched out and scaled up to be the size of that. Very strange. It being minor is what I meant. They could overhaul it if they wanted to. I guess they didn't want to. Weird line on the back too. Top bag, yeah. Oh yeah, you talk about the sheep. Sheep. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they added fireflies. So you get them through a bush called the Firefly bush. I should actually turn off the texture pack to show what it looks like normally. Looks like this for some reason. But at nighttime, it'll spawn firefly particles. Never realized how butchered the old mob textures are until pointed out. Yeah, they're pretty rough. The way they are with the variants, so maybe that's why they're tweaking it now, similar to how they changed pigment model, but that was changed for lore change. Yeah. I don't even know what we're talking about at this point. Going around in circles. Does it go through blocks? I don't think... Oh, yeah, it does. If you put it underground, it'll spawn particles still. Oh, go a little further away so you can see. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. The regular pig, I still think it just looks much better than the other versions. Does this spawn here? One of the variants? It does. This one's slightly better than the... Or no, maybe I prefer the... I don't remember. Alright, redid them for my pack. Do you like new additions or not? I think for the most part I do. There's just some slight changes I would like to see made. Like remove this particle or this pixel flickering from this version. And the item texture probably. I guess although maybe it should keep the particle and the item texture just so you know. I mean, of course we we know how it works, but yeah, I don't know. I don't get why the warm pig has a line on its back. I think it's based on a real pig that has like white down its back. That's the least my worries with that texture. Might have missed it because I joined late. What do you think of new cat variants? I think the idea is cool. I think there's this one especially. I think the biggest thing it needs is some more contrast, but also just like the texturing is not great itself. Just very smooth. The cold variant though. Oh, that's weird. The cold variant though is pretty cool. Could somebody give me the command again to spawn it? Somebody put it in chat earlier. If I could find it. So I don't have to fly somewhere else again. Here it is. Um, cold. It's actually spawned a cold pig too. Thank you, Vink plays. There we go. Interesting that they're kind of like opposite. I guess not these two, but I like this one much better. Much better than the bull, I think. Or the longhorn. But there's still some issues I have with this. Like, this side has a lot of very blank space. Other than that, though, it's pretty good. Bottom is very basic, as you'd expect. This one's definitely... Oh my god, it's a solid color. Seriously. That's bad. You're good. Cold pit looks old and wrinkled. I could see that a little bit. Noticing a gradient theme for the variants? Yeah. Whoever's making these textures loves gradients. Really big fan of gradients. Like the woolly pig. I don't mind it so much. It just looks a little like blobby. Criticism of the cold pig is I would rather have it more of a grayish brown or just gray, so it looks like a boar. Yeah, I could see that. I wish they would have added a variant that has like little tusks, like the piglin has. I think that'd be cool. We need wigs to place on mobs. That's a good idea. No, the textures are not made by Jappa. Jappa is just the art lead now. He doesn't really do a whole lot of textures anymore, as far as I know. Yeah, I do also kind of agree with that. I like the... I mean, they're different colors than you would expect, I feel like. And I like that. I didn't know they just dropped these ambiently. Interesting. Yeah, I think the first update that was not done by Jappa... Well, I think there was a mix for a while of Jappa and someone else, but I think lately Jappa hasn't really done much at all. As far as I know. And just like assuming from looking at them. Blonde, Mangalica? How do you pronounce that? Angelica? I don't know. Yeah, I think somebody sent that when we checked out the snapshot that added the pigs. Pillager variants would be interesting. Yeah, what other variants could they add? Obviously, chickens. Camels only spawn in one place, so that wouldn't make sense. I mean, there were a ton of concept arts for armadillo variants. That could be interesting. Squids would be cool. Hostile mob variants. I mean, we kind of have that through the zombie, the husk, the drowned, and then the skeleton has is it the bogged? Yeah, the bogged, the stray. Yeah, that would be nice, Pride. Zombie, drowned, and husk. Oh yeah, they are all Steve. Huh. At the very least, the husk is definitely Steve. Wow, they're so loud. I think it could be argued that this one might not be Steve. Actually, this one might be old Steve. The one without the beard. He's got that shape on his face. Golem variants? Hmm. Maybe. Bird variants? Well, we gotta have birds to have bird variants. Birds would be nice. I think probably chickens, snaked owl. Oh god. Yeah, we definitely do not need creeper variants. Please do not. Mojang never add that. Especially if they were to blend in with the terrain. Please no. I mean, that's what the creeper was initially supposed to be. It was supposed to blend in with the alpha colors. Alpha foliage. With new sounds in desert and badlands, do you think they'll add the biome vote content in this update? How are the two related? Oh, you're saying, oh, the biome vote. Right. I don't think so. I think that's unrelated. Ooh, it is cool seeing these just out in the wild. Probably update the texture though, just keep it in the same concept like in dungeons. Creepers all still green, just look nicer. Yeah. I wouldn't mind that. Bee variants? That'd be interesting. Oh yeah, muddy pig. I wish they would add the muddy pig. Of course, redo it to match the vanilla mud. Since our mud texture, vanilla mud texture is different than it was in Earth. Yeah, I kind of agree, Pride. You can add the muddy pig now? Kind of. The Earth pig, the Earth muddy pig had the flower on top of it, which would be cool to have. Cooper, quit it. Bring up my carpet. Digging to make a comfortable spot. I think they want to update the creeper texture, but are too scared. Maybe. HD creeper, HD Minecraft movie creeper texture, yeah. What are you doing, Cooper? You just squeezed under my footrest. Termites and hollowed logs would be interesting for a third wild update. This is the second, yeah. If you breed worm cows in a plains, is the baby a worm cow? That's a good question. Can I just try it with cold? Wheat. Oh, it's the one they were made out of. Interesting. I wasn't sure if it would work that way because I know like sheep, they will either mix the colors or give a random one. Oh, it was on the blog post. Okay. Shooting stars would be cool. Yeah. Yeah, I'm curious if there's gonna be like a block in this update. I was thinking about it last night, and it is kind of unfortunate that the last few block sets we got are kind of just the same. I mean, we already have the colors that we got. White, orange, and gray. And the last update, the Pale Garden, it added all the same colors that we got in the update before. It was all gray and orange with the copper variants and a tough. Hopefully we get some block set. I feel like we might not, though. If it wasn't added at this point, I feel like it's unlikely. Resin is rough too, yeah. Yeah. Do you think Astrocraft is going to update to 1.20, 1.4? I have no idea. Hope so. But no idea. I really hope if they, at least if they don't add more variants in this update, which I think they still will do at least a chicken, but if they don't, I really hope they make it so that you can do that with a data pack with anything. They've been making each mob they do update and add data driven, but like chicken, you still can't just manually add that. Sheep, you couldn't. I mean, anything you couldn't besides the stuff that already has variants in the game. I would like to see them. I hope they keep adding, keep making some of the old mobs that have variants data driven. Because there's still the rabbits. Those aren't data driven. The horses aren't. Axolotls aren't. Maybe they could add something that makes resin more workable somehow. Yeah, hopefully. Be cool if they added more berry bushes or maybe a new crop. A new crop would be cool. I don't really care about berry bushes, to be honest. I didn't care about the first one. I've never been a big fan of berry bushes and mods. I feel like there was a while where every mod was adding their own berry bush. And it just kind of, I don't know, ruined them for me. Recently did cats without tweaking anything else. So I think they will for most all things. Yeah, but the thing is all the other ones that they haven't done already are very different. I guess aside from axolotls. But like rabbits have named variants, or at least one name variant. So that's like they would have to make that data driven. Which hopefully they do. That would be really cool if you can make named variants data driven. Horses, I guess though, I don't think there's anything that would hold them back from making those data driven. I think horses are pretty much the same as any of the data driven variants there currently are, I think. And the only issue would be that there's just so many. But not really that big of an issue. Corn would be cool, yeah. A long time ago in my texture pack, I made beetroot. Oh, True Pride, yeah. I made a beetroot. I changed it to corn. If we get any more food, it's got to do something more than just restore hunger. Yeah, I agree. I've never really been a big fan of the desire for more food types in the game. Because, I mean, unless they do make them do something different, all it is just a different cosmetic in your hand. Like, who cares? Farmer's Delight does a pretty good job of it. It's been a long time since I played with that. I don't really remember what it does differently. If you add your own cows with the data driven stuff, can you change the models without mods? Or is it just textures? It's just textures, unfortunately. Models we would still need to use a mod for. Harder foods provide different buffs. Okay, interesting. Yeah, there's way too many leaves in these forest biomes. I'll say it. And I'll be the first to say it. Cow horns are a different model, are they not? Yeah, but you can't make different models. These change the look of the forest a lot, I think. Yeah, they do, for sure. I feel like there needs to be like half the amount of leaves there are now. I don't know though. If you go into a forest like end of summer, beginning of fall, there's gonna be a lot of leaves on the ground, even while there's still leaves in the trees. So I don't know. I think it just needs something else to go with this stuff, but I don't know what. Maybe a little bit of coarse dirt around some of the trees. No way we get a new biome in this update? No, definitely not. Yeah, there's no way we're getting a new biome. At this point, definitely not. Some rocks? Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Wish the bushes were more common. Yeah, actually, the bushes I feel like would fit pretty well if they were pretty common in the forest. Because, like, again, it just needs more variation with these leaves. We'll get GTA 6 before a new biome. Actually, might be true. Kind of crazy. Yeah, there's some like stones around. You see, if they did stuff like that though, I feel like they would definitely need to raise the trees up a little higher. Because that's just blocking so much more of the terrain. And you know you would be getting stuff like, let's see, where's the too tall tree? Like this. Where you just can't even pass through it. If they did the shape they did the taiga trees in, or the taiga rocks in, I mean, that's just blocking everything. So y'all meant like a new block? Well, they said like the taiga biomes. So I assume they meant that shape. Cobblestone at ground level? Like in the ground? That'd be kind of cool. JermsyBoy's World Overhaul this forest pretty good too. True. I've heard that. I feel like only mossy. Just help it blend a little bit more. Because the regular cobble's pretty bright. Yeah, I mean, that'd be pretty cool. Mangrove biomes are top tier. Oh, thank you. I was pretty proud of that one. Took me a while to get the trees working properly. Because for some reason... Well, I know the reason, but... I was having to change the heights a lot of the trees so that I wasn't getting logs just sticking out through the top of them. But... got it worked out in the end. Default mangrove trees are so out of place in my opinion. I think they fit the game pretty well. It's just that it looks bad. All the trees look bad in the game, in my opinion. Maybe we'll get the orange yellow leaves. That would be nice. I don't really see that at this point in this update, but it would be nice. Yeah, I think if this just had a slight color change, it'd be really nice. Exactly, Proud. I think they like blatantly said that with the villages. In the sense that most trees have a uniform pattern, but the mangrove ones seem very chaotic, which I guess is the purpose. They do apply like a noise filter onto the leaves, which removes a bunch of blocks. But there is definitely a pattern that you can see. What's all this? All new blocks from the snapshot. Bushes, firefly bushes, which by default they have these pixels on them, the white pixels. They flicker, but I removed them. But they do spawn fireflies. I gotta say, the more I play with this, the more I'm digging it. Where do they spawn? They spawn in... swamps and near rivers. The firefly bush. The regular bush spawns in plains, windswept hill variants, rivers, and the forest variants. This would look great in the ruined church in your world. Ooh, true. Very true. Yeah, I'm definitely going to spread some of these out throughout the field around the academy. For sure. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, Mauricio. Biome specific rivers soon. That would be nice. That's another thing I did in my data pack. Biome specific rivers. Yo, Rafi. Welcome to the stream. What's new? Cow variants. Fireflies. Bushes. And some ambient sounds. Biome specific rivers. Just matching the rivers they're next to. Or the biomes are... Wait, what did I say? Rivers matching the biomes are next too. Talking about the piranhas, imagine that. That would be interesting. I hadn't actually thought about them having different mobs in them. That'd be cool. Think deserts should have less water in them? Yeah. Besides the 14 million awesome technical things in this update, what do we have? Pig variants, cow variants, presumably chickens, 2 bushes, and new sounds for deserts. Yeah, and the wildflowers, leaf litter. What else? Let's go back to my spawn point. Because I have everything from the first snapshot laid out. New iron sounds. I don't know what else. Oh yeah, the falling leaves. Ambient sounds. It's like a great update so far. Still hoping for new crops like corn or something. That'd be cool. Yeah. Is that it? Is that all they've added? Guessing the inevitable chickens will have a couple foliage blocks too. You know, I hadn't thought about that. Yeah, they have seemed to be adding new foliage with them adding every animal variant so far. That's interesting. What was the ambient change with the oh, I guess the particles, yeah. Interesting. I was low-key expecting the old cow to be black. I kind of thought it would be pretty similar to the woolly cow from Dungeons or Earth. So I'm happy with this. Yeah, to be honest, I don't see them fixing a lot of the issues I have with this stuff, Rick. This is unfortunate, but seems like that's kind of the point we're at with development currently. But just means I get to have fun with resource packs again. Go CR Dexter. Bushes are nice, such a nice touch. Yeah. Oh yeah, Cowhead is a vanilla. That's another reason I want data-driven blocks. So we can actually add blocks for the cow heads rather than just being, or like all the mob heads, rather than just being a player head with the whatever texture stretched to fit it. Would be cool to place on a fireplace. Yeah, that would be cool. Imagine the warm variant. That'd be cool. They should let us take those horns and put them on the front of a minecart. Like people do on trucks and stuff. You can always do some weird CIT stuff, tweak the loot tables. Yeah, but you can't place them unless they're in an item, item frame. But yeah, Would rather just wait for data-driven blocks. Feeling the fresh server hype? I am. I'm excited. Yeah, reminder, tomorrow, 12 p.m. CST, server starts. Survival server starts. No, the new supporter server, it's just on the supporter server we have had. So with plots and my city world. The survival world is just getting added to that. We have a lobby now, so you can join whichever world you want when you join the server. And you can warp between the two, of course. Or the three. Cosmetic update would be rad. I get that we can't have furniture, but just ways to deck out an interior in general or wearable things. Maybe, yeah. That'd be nice. Yeah, you can join with either tier 2 or above YouTube or Patreon membership, or with a Twitch sub at any level. I will say, I did start Discord memberships, so you could join through that. I think I'm gonna stop that. So if anybody in here is a Discord member, I would move to either Patreon or YouTube, because I'm gonna be stopping that soon. Should maybe upload a video for the video only viewers who don't know about it. I'm gonna mention it in my next video. I started recording my next video yesterday. Finally figured out what we're gonna be doing. It's gonna be about roads again. Next video in 2029, yeah. Right around the corner. Might join then? Nice. When are you gonna work on the city again? I don't know. Probably not for a while, to be honest. Might do some survival city work at some point in the near future, but as for creative, I think we're taking a break from that for a while. Birds as a mod for this update would be perfect. Yeah. That would be nice. I would really like to see that. That's like one of my most wanted things for a while in Minecraft. Ambient birds. Data-driven blocks, of course. I don't know what else. Yeah, I kind of agree, Jabcab. But it was strange that the colors of these two are so similar. Candlebirds, yeah. Can I get the default cow out here? I can. Come with me, cow. Don't die. Thank you. Yeah, that is a little odd. Yeah, I guess both the pigs are pretty warm too. Because it has some red tones in it for sure. In my texture pack, we have plenty of variants. I'm gonna have to add the new, well, do my own versions of the new cows. Add these weird horns. What is this one based on? Is this based on a cow that has horns that stick straight out like that? Does anybody know? Can we see your pig texture? Yeah. Did the mushroom get updated? That's a good question. It did not. Huh. Interesting. Wait, they didn't even update the texture. That's weird. Because they had the default cow and the mushroom were both based on the same pattern. That's strange. Wonder if they'll do that. Wonder if they're waiting. Oh, I have a theory. Wonder if they're gonna make variants of the mushroom and add the moo bloom. And then overhaul that texture when they do that. Now there's a theory. That's a theory I can get behind. Opening up the other Minecraft instance. One second. Oh, here we go. Mammals tend to either be neutral colors or warm colors because mammals usually lack the genes to produce pigment outside of those colors. Interesting. Okay. Here's the cow variants I've made. Don't mind the broken items. I have a ton of variants. I'll need to add the 2 new ones. I do actually have the this is my warm variant currently. I do have similar horns to the longhorn, but it's actually on my cold variant. And then the pigs. Do I have a cold pig variant? Oh yeah, that one, duh. I need to redo this texture though. This one I was a little lazy with. But here's the regular one. A lot of these are just kind of randomly chosen right now. I need to actually apply these textures to specific biomes. Like, I think these could be set to like some colder biomes. That one too. Or at least maybe like forest or something. I don't know. But yeah. Man, I'm still so happy with how this model turned out, this cow model. These are not so good. Black is the best option, actually. I'm not sure gray cows exist. Yeah, I don't know. Thanks, Dexter. I think once... I need to work on the chicken soon. Because I'm sure... I really do think we are going to be getting chicken variants. So I want to have a model done for those. So I can just remake that, whatever the new texture is for these. Have them ready to go. Did I do sheep variants? I don't think so. No. I do love the model I made for these, though. Would love a dog that spawns in rivers. I think I have that on my list of things to do. A lot of the variants that I'm adding are based on variants from other. That's a cool animation. Other Minecraft games, like all the cow variants, I believe. Maybe aside from a couple. Like this one is original, this one's original. But majority of the cow variants are based on variants from either Earth or Dungeons. Same with the pig. And Dungeons does have a duck, so probably add that. Yes, I am, Rick. Should fit in pretty well, especially in darker gray. Or just a different hue from stone, so don't blend into cliffs. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, here's my one of the variants for the gold cow. Also have variants for the mushroom. Do this. Moo lip. Moo bloom. There you go, Carson. Here's your moo bloom. These are not going to be on the survival server just because they use mods to work. So none of the mob textures and models will be on the server. But I am going to be releasing, well, not releasing, but I'm going to be making it available to supporters very soon. Really like your pig spawn egg texture. Yeah, with each mob overhaul I do, I change the egg texture too. I think the only one I haven't done is the freaking, and that's because I haven't finished it yet. It's not even in here. Wait. Oh. That's in this pack. Yeah, I wish we could, Dexter, but fortunately, would just require... That's not right either. Uh-oh. Hopefully I didn't lose that. We'll look for it. Actually, I think I know why. Ah, whatever. Worry about that later. Ashen cow already existed in Earth, but if it's woolly and the horns are different, that's a new cow. Ashen cow. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I do have that one somewhere. Where do I have it? Is it in other cold biomes? I think it might be in the meadow. Yeah, there it is. Funny texture is separate. I thought it was one texture, just colored differently. It technically is, but there's separate models for each, so you can change it to be whatever you want. Also, the sunflower biome is the dairy cows, because I didn't know what to do with these. And these are the only ones I've added that don't have horns, I believe. Horses are broken. Don't mind that. What time is it? All right, unfortunately, we're pretty much out of time for today. Anything else? What have I been working on lately? I think the cows were the last thing. I'll be updating those again tonight. As long as I don't have any more server stuff to do. Yeah. All right. That's going to do it. Go back to this version. That'll do it for today. Hopefully you all enjoyed. Yeah, I'm fairly excited about the new features. Probably more excited to retexture some of them and make my own versions and then get to play with them. But yeah. Overall, I think some cool stuff. Can't wait to get my hands on this stuff. Just in time for a new Westeros craft video. Oh, nice. But yeah, that'll do it. Hopefully you all enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like. I will see you all tomorrow for the start of the server. Tomorrow at 12 p.m. CST. All right. See you guys. Like 21 hours from now. Yeah, just about. Like 21 and a half. I think. Yeah. All right. See you guys.